Tesla billionaire Elon Musk got salty with Senator Bernie Sanders on Twitter yesterday over the issue of taxes. This comes after Musk dumped over $6 billion in Tesla stock at the end of last week. That amounts to less than 4% of his ownership in the company.
So after Bernie tweeted, quote, "We must demand that the extremely wealthy pay their fair share," he clearly struck a nerve with Musk, who replied, quote, "I keep forgetting that you're still alive." Musk later added, "Want me to sell more stock, Bernie? Just say the word." And, quote, "Bernie is a taker, not a maker."
That's fine, but I'm asking you about the wealthy and how much higher you would make it. You said you don't agree with 70%. What would your number be?
In the campaign in 2016, we talked about 52%.
All right, so 52%. So would you be willing to pay 52% on the money that you made? You can volunteer. You can send a check.
Well, you can volunteer, too. We have a...
But you suggested that that's what everybody in your bracket should do.
And Martha, why don't you give? You make more money than I do. Why don't you give?
I didn't suggest a wealth tax.
Sigh, been there, done that. You recall the former president of France, Francois Hollande, who initiated a wealth tax for those at the very tippy top?
And the French government wants the rich to help pay more to help the sagging economy, so it has now passed a millionaire tax. While the French's president, introduced this idea, plans to sign it into law.
And after they passed the tax, it was so excessive, a French court made them amend it.
With the top French court having thrown out a proposed super tax on the rich, the Paris government is looking at how it can be changed. The law has to be redrafted in response to the Constitutional Council's ruling that a 75% tax rate for those earning more than €1 million per year was unfair. Reportedly, an amended tax will be introduced at the latest in next year's budget.
And the wealth tax hasn't fared much better in other European countries that tried and ended the wealth tax. Wealth tax supporters do not seem concerned about the likely damage to economic growth, but they should know that from a practical standpoint, wealth taxes in other countries have raised little money and have been a beast to administer. More than a dozen European countries have used wealth taxes, but nearly all of these countries repealed them, including Austria, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Iceland, Ireland, Italy, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, and Sweden. Wealth taxes survive only in Norway, Spain, and Switzerland. End of quote. Just what is it with socialists and three homes?
What a wonderful country we have. The best-known socialist in the country happens to be a millionaire with 3 houses. What I miss here?
Vermont newspapers reported the senator had dropped just under $600,000 for a third home. Some Twitter users said based on his campaign platform and political values of democratic socialism, it was a hypocritical move. Then the headlines started rolling in.
I'm Larry Elder, and we've got a country to save. I'll see you next time.